Good afternoon to all of you. Today we start topic garnish of soups. The soup garnishes may be divided into three groups. The first one is garnish in the soup. The major ingredients of the soup such as vegetables, poultry cut into small dices can be considered a garnish. Consomme are normally named after their garnish. Consomme julienne is garnished with julienne of vegetables. The next in toppings. These thick soups are normally decorated with their toppings. This could be a simple swirl of cream or chopped parsley. Dill leaves of mint, also included in this category, are toasted, sliced almonds, croutons, grated cheese, and crumbled bacon. Clear soups are rarely served with a toppings. The next one is accompaniments. The bread rolls, slices, and sticks, cheese toast, Marlboro toast, corn chips, and cream cracker biscuits are all popular accompaniments for soup along with butter. Draw a chart detailing the classification of soup and mention example of each type. The classical garnish for soup. Classical garnish for soups. Soup garnish may be divided into three groups. The first one is garnish in soup. Major ingredients such as vegetable in a clear vegetable soup are often garnished as considered as garnish. This group of garnishes also included meats, poultry, seafood, pasta products, and grains such as barley or rice. They are treated as a part of preparation of they are treated as a part of preparation of recipe itself, not as something added on. The consomme are generally named after their garnish, such as consomme bolognese, which contains vegetables cut into bolognese. The 3 dices. The vegetable cream soups are usually garnished with carefully cut pieces of vegetables from which they are made. An elegant way to serve soup with a solid garnish is to arrange the garnish attractively. In the bottom of a heated soup plate, this plate is set before the dinner and then the soup is ladled from a tureen by the dining room staff. The last one is toppings. Clear soups are generally served without toppings to let the attractiveness of the clear broth and the carefully cut vegetables speak for themselves. The occasional exceptions are toppings of chopped parsley or chives. Thick soups, especially those that are all one color, are often decorated with a toppings. Toppings should be placed on the soup just before service so they won't sink or lose their fresh appearance. Their flavors must be appropriate to the soup. Do not overdo soup toppings. The food should be attractive in itself. The topping suggestion for these soups: the fresh herbs, parsley, chives chopped, fried herbs such as parsley, sage, servile, celery leaf, leek julienne, fine julienne of vegetables, sliced almonds, roasted grated cheese, grated parmesan cheese, sieved egg yolks, chopped or diced egg white, croutons, crumbled bacon, paprika, flavored butters, flavored oils, salt cream, cream fraiche, or whipped cream, either plain or flavored with herbs or spices. The last one is accompaniments. The American soups are traditionally served with crackers. In addition to the usual saltines. Other suggestions for crisp accompaniments are Melba toast, corn chips, breadsticks, cheese toast, profiteroles, and teeny unsweetened cream puff shells and whole green wafer. Thank you everyone. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel RPIT Academics.